Hey, what's going on, Z Nation? Zaid here, ZSPN, and welcome to the Lakers post-game show on ZSPN on YouTube. And today, guys, we're going to be talking about the Los Angeles Lakers versus the Charlotte Hornets tonight. The Los Angeles Lakers just came up with a big win against the Hornets tonight. It was one of those type of wins that was supposed to be an easy win for the Los Angeles Lakers tonight. As of this win, I believe they are now on a 4-game winning streak after the All-Star break. So the Lakers are just basically on a roll. LeBron James stepping up and the rest of the Lakers squad due to the circumstances of not having Anthony Davis. So they're just having some opportunities to beat some teams that are a pretty good winnable type of scenario. And the Charlotte Hornets are one of those teams that the Lakers had a good advantage in going into this game, and they got a win over this. And it's also one of those type of matchups that I had to say I really wanted to see. We all heard about not criticism, but what LaMelo Ball said to some reporters when it came to facing LeBron James. And basically what he said was, he was just showing a bit of a disrespect towards LeBron James. He just basically said, I don't care who I was facing. I don't care if it was LeBron James. So, he is basically basically said to himself that, he was the better player. So, LeBron James heard that, and he played very well out there tonight with, I believe he had 37 points out there tonight. He just went on a tear against the Charlotte Hornets and LaMelo Ball. So it was, I think I said Lonzo Ball. I might be mistaken, but it was LaMelo Ball who the Lakers were facing tonight. He's obviously in the contention for Rookie of the Year, and I think he will get it. So, out of the Ball brothers, he's basically living up to the expectations of their basically their dynasty of the Ball family. LaMelo Ball is just living up to expectations, and he's been averaging like 20 points a game ever since he got inserted to the starting lineup for the Charlotte Hornets. So, hopefully he lives up to expectations, and hopefully, I think he is in the contention for Rookie of the Year. I mean, he's just putting up numbers that just unbelievably recognize in his as a rookie. So, I believe he will. So, but it was all about the Lakers tonight. They won tonight against the Charlotte Hornets. LeBron James, he just wanted to basically shut up LaMelo Ball because of his comments. So obviously, he played very well out there tonight. So great job out there for LeBron James out there tonight. Dennis Schroeder, he was basically the second scorer for the Los Angeles Lakers tonight with 22 points. Showed a lot of involvement in tonight's game as well. Obviously he's one of those type of players that needed to step up for the Lakers because of the circumstances of LeBron James, and I believe he's also playing for a contract this year. So, at any given time, and so far this season, he's been playing very well for the Lakers. I mean, he's living up to the expectations of what Laker fans expected of him since the trade in the offseason with OKC. So, he's just living up to expectations. 22 points, not bad for Dennis Schroeder. So great job on his end for stepping up for the Lakers. When it comes to the rest of the Lakers squad, bench-wise, Trez, he had 7 points, but he led the Lakers tonight in rebounds. He had 11 rebounds out there tonight for the Los Angeles Lakers. Not comparing to the past couple of games where he's been averaging around like 20 points, 18 points a game since the All-Star break. So, but it's it all has to do with his ability to contribute defensively as well, and he grabbing those rebounds, protecting the rim at times was very noted for Laker fans to witness tonight. And honestly, he is playing very well out there for these past couple of games, and hopefully he just keeps it up until possibly Anthony Davis returns, or maybe once the trade deadline or buyout market approaches. So basically the Lakers could, find some improvements to be added to the roster, but still remains to be seen who they will potentially pursue. But I made a video about this a couple of videos ago, so go check it out. I put out a lot of opinions when it came to possibly Lakers pursuing Andre Drummond, Hassan Whiteside. I mean, there's a lot of scenarios that the Lakers will do when it comes to the buyout market, and hopefully they find somebody that will be a huge improvement for the Lakers to potentially compete for a championship this year, for another repeat, if you will. So hopefully that potentially does happen when it comes to improving the roster for the Los Angeles Lakers. But, great job out there defensively, rebounding-wise for Montrezl Harrell. Kyle Kuzma and THT, they both averaged 12 points out there tonight. I kind of see Frank Vogel is really having THT to be involved more with the Los Angeles Lakers when it comes to coming off the bench. So hopefully we can see more expectations out of him moving forward. I mean, the guy is just a breakout star in the making. I mean, this guy is very gifted at what he brings to the table. We witnessed that in the preseason, and for these past couple of games, he's been averaging around 16 to 18 points a game due to the circumstances of the Lakers being shorthanded. And, giving him more minutes, it just shows that he really wanted it and he wants the opportunity. And, he's been showing that for these past couple of games for the Los Angeles Lakers. So great job out there for THT, and also Kyle Kuzma for stepping up for the Lakers also since the All-Star break. So kudos to him, and hopefully he keeps that momentum alive when it's all said and done for the player like he is. That's part of that second unit that just a driving force really alongside Montrezl Harrell. So hopefully he just keeps that momentum alive moving forward. And then we have Alex Caruso, who came back after being out for concussion after hitting his head on the hard floor a couple of games ago. He came back. He averaged 5 points, and I believe he averaged 5 rebounds out there tonight. So what better way for him to come back in convincing fashion than to average those type of numbers? I mean, you can just tell with his presence coming off the second unit shows a huge difference. He brings that defense and that mentality when it's all said and done that he brings to the table every single night. So great job out there for Alex Caruso, who stepped up for the Lakers also off the bench. So great job for him. But overall, really, for the Lakers, it was an easy win. I mean, the Charlotte Hornets are not doing very well this season themselves. Even though they have LaMelo Ball, who's been balling out there, and a couple of players, but at the end of the day, the Lakers were the much better team. LeBron James stepped up for the Lakers in a huge way, maybe because he heard the critics from the criticisms from LaMelo Ball, but it is what it is. LeBron James just heard that, said, you know what, I'm going to show you who I really am. So he showed up, 37 points. Great job out there for the King, and hopefully he just keeps that momentum alive moving forward until possibly Anthony Davis returns, or if somehow Rob Pelinka sees an opportunity to sign somebody in the buyout market or maybe a trade scenario that will help out LeBron James and this Lakers team to have a better advantage moving forward once Anthony Davis returns. Still remains to be seen. We have a lot of scenarios where the Lakers will look at when it comes to signing certain players or who they will potentially pursue. Like always, I will deliver to you all on this channel when it's all said and done about who the Lakers will be pursuing. There's been a couple of names that have been thrown out there from like I mentioned, with Drummond, with Whiteside. There's been also some developments for Isaiah Thomas scenario, which I don't really think it's a good idea, to be honest. We already had that scenario. It did not work out, and I'm not sure why the Lakers need a point guard. I don't know. Maybe. I mean, I'm trying to think about a player that's on the Lakers that help out point guard wise. Dennis Schroeder already fits all the categories. LeBron plays the point guard at times. Alex Caruso, there's also him. I mean, I don't know why there's a need for a point guard, but Isaiah Thomas is in the mix with the Bucks, and the Lakers, so you never know. Rob Pelinka could potentially say, you know what, maybe we do need some help. Maybe we need somebody that can just carry the load off the bench, when it comes to, helping out LeBron James. I mean, I don't know. We haven't really been seeing Isaiah Thomas play for quite some time. And last time I checked and how he played was with the Denver Nuggets. And I think he was just a backup role who was like really a third string. But other than that, there's not a lot of news when it comes to the Lakers and certain interest from certain players. Maybe George Hill. I mean, there's a lot of scenarios. And like always, I'll deliver to you all everything that goes down when it comes to the Los Angeles Lakers. And the Lakers do have until, I believe, next week until, the trade deadline and the buyout market approaches. I believe March 26th or March 25th. Like always, I'll make those videos for you guys on this channel. And when it comes to my social media sites, please follow me on all my social media sites, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. I'm really active when it comes to those certain social media sites, because that's where I have an opportunity to, just share anything regarding the Los Angeles Lakers when it comes to certain sources. So if you guys just please show me the support there, I'll deliver you all everything that goes down when it comes to the Los Angeles Lakers. And it's all because of you guys that I do these videos, and the support you guys give me is just so overwhelming that I just I feel that in my part I need to be dedicated to you guys to do my job and do whatever it takes to let you guys know about everything that goes down when it comes to the Los Angeles Lakers and news, and giving you all my thoughts and my opinions about the Lakers. And I just love the Lakers, and I just feel like I have an opportunity to talk to you guys about my favorite team in the whole world, and that is the Los Angeles Lakers. And so far, you guys have been a very good positivity when it comes to certain opinions and thoughts about the Los Angeles Lakers. And you guys are just an amazing audience on YouTube. And guys, I'll just see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Go Lakers. And guys, again, please make sure to like all my social media sites, and of course subscribe to the channel. Take it easy out there, and just stay safe out there. Thank you so much.